What is going on, YouTube? This is John from Emphatic, and I am bringing you the recap from this weekend's Arranged War versus WHF. And as you see here, we did take the loss. It was an epic final few minutes. Basically, 4 Town Hall 11 attacks left within the final... Actually, 5 total Town Hall 11 minutes, maybe 6 left within the final 15 minutes, so... Those were the attacks that decided the war. There was a great performance on both sides. Our 10s really brought it. Our 9s struggled a little bit, but those are some good 9 bases. So, of course, hopefully our guys are copying those so they can FC the crap out of them, so they see some different styles on a regular basis. Same thing with the 10s. But really, It was a good war. There was a lot invested into it. It was very exciting. As you see there's a difference. They had one more 3-star. There was 22 to 23. Hey, look at that! I got most heroic. Sweet. That's probably my 2-star on an 11. I'm not going to show that. But yeah, I mean, they 2-starred all of our 11s fairly early, and then left only 3 of our Town Hall 10s up. And I don't think they even bothered with 3-star attempts on this 11s, although Predator did hit number 3. That was only previously 1-starred, so he got a nice percentage out of that. On our side, we 2-starred all of the 11s. We had Megan go for 3 on 2 bases. And then 2, 3, 4. We left 4 Town Hall 10s and cleared all the 9s, so... It's a bummer. It is what it is. It was very exciting to be a part of. Really, it just came down to some last ending strategy that ended up costing the war. Stuff that we'll just button up and get going for the next one. But yeah, let's start. And we're going to start with Hardy getting a 3-star on number 11, Agent 33. And he's doing this with a minor attack. So you're going to start seeing a lot more of these if you haven't already. Miners are a great counter to the new anti-bowler meta. Basically what you're doing is you're working in a kill squad to take a good chunk of the base, take the CC, take the Queen, hopefully take an Inferno as well, and then miner the rest. You want to have a good miner path to be funneled into the second Inferno. Because we end up having one actually I cleaned up on that. The Inferno was one of the last things standing up, so it was 98% with the Inferno and a Tesla that was right next to, or maybe it was an air defense standing right next to it, so... yeah, it's just high priority. As you see here, he's charging right into the Inferno. Real easy pathing to get to. A lot of people are leaving these walkable these days. And you see King here already down to start making the funnel. He's already previously established a funnel. He's got 8 Valkyries he's going to send in. Does not have a jump for them to move them through, but they're not going to need it because he's saving a rage for them and actually a heal as well. So you see he's got half the base taken out. He's got a straight shot into this Inferno almost. So... the bowlers or the miners should be coming down. There they go. Minions should be helping to funnel here momentarily, or maybe they're just cleanup. Oh yeah, he's got CC miners help push everybody else back in. So this builder hut's going to drag people off, but not a lot because you see some of them have already taken out that these side defenses, so they should have a straight shot right at Inferno. Heal's going to come down to receive them to still assist in healing them. Hound is popped, but he's got a poison down and Queen working. The miners are all over the place. He's got a minion's going to chase in some of those pups as well. Minions are always great to help on a Lava Hound CC. But miners are just going through wrecking. He's probably got about 20 still up. They're fine with that. They're real dangerous. The Wizard Tower, that just went down and wasn't even looking at them. So minions down to help clean up. A Red Bomb catches one of them, but nothing stopping them. Next up is me on 13 Jacer, and it's going to be another minor attack. This is the 3rd hit on the base. It's a modification of the 98%. And what I basically did was I changed the angle of the minor entry. They were entering from 9 o'clock. As you see, they would run all the way around to leave an Inferno, where I kept the opener the same as everybody else. So one Inferno is definitely going down fast. There's not a lot of juice to make sure the second Inferno goes down. But what's great is... the 98% kill squad end up fizzling out here in the core, and wait till you see the value that I get on my Queen. So I meant to save a Valkyrie to help funnel on the outside, but fat fingered. But here we go. Delay of the Rage, because nothing's really hitting the bowlers. Bowlers come in. I had my poisons down early for once, which was a godsend. Keen is going to hit a triple bomb here, but Keen's going to survive. And you see the miners are already coming in. Only one bowler is off to the side, so before anybody can really look around, there's miners coming up to start funneling, making sure that they're not going to come back. So here we go. We got the bowlers going. Queen is actually being MVP right now, staying out of the line of fire, basically, so she can stay up. Takes out the Expo, takes out the CC. There is a heal already down to receive the miners a little bit early, but you see a good portion of them went into that Inferno area. Hits a giant bomb, but those ones will do enough damage so that the big cluster will come back and take it. And actually that one miner that was really weak still ends up surviving, so he's going to get healed back up here. Baby Dragon to make sure everything stays in with these defenses and not comes out to the trash rain. And as you see here, there's only 3-point defenses left that aren't protected by a heal. So this heal spell is going to get swagged. The Queen still got her ability. So really, it was just utter domination. Thanks to Cray for pointing out the fast way into that Inferno Tower and suggesting the switch to the plan and swag the rage. I was pretty excited. I was also really shaky on doing this because it was an intense raid. But yeah, it's 3 stars for us. It was a good raid. Jeff, who are borrowing from backwards for this war. He's going to come at this with some dragons. We had a couple dragon attacks on 10s, and actually the other one was very, very close as well. I think we ended up having a high 90% on that. But you're going to see he's going to zap the 2 weak air defenses that are just going to go down to lightning spells. He does not have quakes for those. So he's going to have a poison and a haste to help out. So heroes are down to start funneling. They're going to get a 3rd air defense. Meanwhile, the lightning comes down to take the 2 other air defenses. And once that town hall goes down, the Queen's going to end up making her way in to go take care of that air defense. King's going to do some outside funneling and cleanup already. I don't know if anybody's going to go back and get that. Oh, he's got archers for the corner huts, but the dragon's already down. CC full of archers coming out, and they're going to all sit on that hound. Poison's down for them. There's a baby dragon that's also going to get attracted to that hound. The baby dragon's going to go down. Air skeletons are going to go down. In first Inferno, there's not doing much damage at all. It's only a level 1, I think. And comes right into the Tesla farm. Queen's inside, taking out the Expo, which I think might have been an Air Expo too. So that's very high value to go away. Sweeper's causing a little bit of discomfort there, but not enough to wreck the raid. Oh yeah, skeletons are all air, so Space could have probably been hit by miners and not had a problem either. But just got the archers down in the corner huts. We're going to go ×2 because dragons are slow. And you see there the hound finally pops, adding a lot of pups to clean up. Still got a balloon in the bag. Probably can drop it right on this arch tower to save his dragons some health if needed. But they're just going to work the trash arena on over. Probably as soon as that archer tower is tanked, he's going to drop the loon. There we go. Loon does get targeted, but not enough to stop them. Great raid by Jeff. Chief Logan, 9.5 on 9.5 violence. Here we go. Logan making his return to Arranged Wars after going to Town Hall 10. And let's see, he's got the baby dragon down the funnel, 2 golems on that mortar. Probably wasn't necessary to have both of them, but hey, what the hell. Wizard comes down to help funnel. As soon as these golems come in, they might get all of the so he's got all the archer towers' attention, so those wizards are free to walk down the side until the mortar starts getting them. Bowlers come in, including CC. So he brought level 1 bowlers with him. It's not a handicap, really. The level 1 bowlers are still pretty potent. Peck a giant CC, those bowlers will smash that, make short work of it. And we have a jump that's careful to not break them into give them too many options, although bowlers decide to split off and break through. Going after the king, which is fine. The bowlers are going to get a lot of percentage there. Some bowlers are looking outside. The only thing that took the jump was the king. So king's going to work to break through. All the expos are targeted on one's targeted on the king, one's targeted on a golem. King breaks through, trips up a double. He has a La Lune portion for this very last expo, which is going to be pointing right into a sweeper, but it's not going to do any problems. I think this was a fresh hit too. Look at that. He's coming into the Tesla farm with his bowlers and hounds, and they're just going to take down all of those, or just create them a whole bunch of cleanup pups, which is going to be great. And you see haste come down for the loons to get them into the Tesla farm. Rage for the Tesla farm. Just overkill on the center. In fact, one hound survives. But as you see there, the cleanup's already done, just about. So, awesome raid by Logan. Just pops the ability. Good to go. That's a 10 on 9.5. 9.5. Let's watch Nicholas smash Good Pasture. And he's going to do it with a hobo, probably. Shattered hobo. Hopefully. Bowlers. I always need them. Look how packed that queen chamber is as well. So a Suicide King goes in there and gets her. Baby Dragon down to start funneling. Wizards to help funnel. There's just a lot of weak HP buildings that are there that need to get taken away. So that way, whatever he's got in the bag is not distracted. So he's got a nice wide funnel. These Wizards are probably going to go down to this Archer Tower, so they're not going to get second tier funneling. Wall breakers are high up enough where it's not going to be a big deal because the Wizards are taking out those two defenses there. So CC bowlers come in. And a jump spell comes down. Be careful not to let them into too many spots. Queen's behind, so she should start taking care of that baby dragon. And there we go. We are starting to take out everything. Hogs coming into the tanking. So he's got one heal in the bag for the Hogs. And just a waterfall drop of the Hogs to make sure that they're getting under a little bit of tanking. So he's got the second jump down to move his bowlers through. Hogs are just coming to take everything, and looks like he's got one giant bomb, possibly an angled giant bomb. Yep, there we go. So an angled double set. Only single trips him, so he's clear to go. Bunch of Hogs coming in. He's got so many pigs up, it's fine. Here we go. That's 3. Awesome raid by Keeg. All right, here we've got Honest coming up and hitting Genpio 5-1. John P, maybe? I don't know. But he is coming to this with an HGHB. He smartly funnels away a possible headache area where his giants could possibly break out. I don't think they'd go back up that way, but he's got the Hogs in. I don't know why he's burning Hogs up there. But heavy funneling down here, that's highly necessary to make sure he doesn't lose his troops. Minions and Wizards up to funnel. Minions should catch some of those Archer bolts, so that way the Wizards can finish chipping away at this trash down here. The camp really just needs the 2 shots to go down. Bowlers come finish it off. And should be getting some Hogs here on that Archer Tower in a moment that he was trying to get down earlier. Maybe. He's got a single Hog taking down this Archer Tower. He got a little bit of a head start, so he should be able to help finish it off, but adds in a second one, just be safe. Yeah, it looks like the first one died out. So the first one's going to come over and get this mortar. Meanwhile, the cannon tried to look elsewhere, but then it decided to point back to the Hog. That Hog just has no luck. His single Hogs, but he's still got 9 in the bag. Wizards already coming down and clean up. So Giants are coming down, Bowlers coming down to chuck rocks. Should be finishing off this corner. Hogs should probably be coming in to take out that Archer Tower to speed things up, but he does not have them. Queen comes over and takes care of it, so everybody should be turning around to go get the cannon. And the King's already been working on a wall, so everybody's going to smartly join up with him and stay out of range of that cannon. But the Queen, she wants to go up there and get it. Hero mode Queen. Giants are going to walk straight to go get the other cannon. They're going to ignore the Archer Tower. That's the problem with some of these island bases, but island bases can also be heavily exploited if Queen Walks were still in and HGHB wasn't. So there we go. Hogs are coming in to clean up the side there. Queen's on Queen. Queen still has her ability, pops it. Bowler comes in to take out the altar, and they are just going to finish up. Hogs getting healed up, dealing with the skeletons in that cannon, and just a quick cleanup to go. Swags a heal. Nice attack by Honest. Thanks for coming by and helping out this weekend. Let's show a Baladin raid. Baladin is taken to the air. It could be a stone hobolo or stone lobo. Oh, he's got hogs too. He's got everything. Wonder what he's got in a CC. Should have bowlers. But you see their wizards are starting their wide funnel. Taking out some of his high HP where they're out of range. Second golem comes down to get on that mortar before the arch tower decides to turn their attention over. And the wizards are taking out some storages. So I'm assuming those storages are going to be breadcrumbs. Yeah, because he's going to break the queen in there, so that's going to be part of his anchor to get everybody in. The bowlers are already on it. Everything around that corner is wiped out, so that's going to be huge for his funneling. The queen's going to go get that wizard tower, and she should go back in. There's no reason for her not to. Thankfully, to deal with that baby dragon. Bowlers should be taken out. Oh, bowlers even get the archer tower thanks to the rage. Look at that, all that damage that they just did. Since one air defense is down, there's a pair of loons already coming into that archer tower. There's 2 remaining, so these cannons should probably be getting hit soon. King takes out a double bomb. Looks like all the bowlers are gone. Queen takes out a Tesla. And you got loons starting to come in and take stuff out. Wizard tower survives thanks to its new HP buff. But it is not long for this world. King down. Queen is still alive. Queen should go and get this last air defense so he can drop in some more loons. Hogs come in to assist. And maybe he's going to have a balloon parade to end this raid. So single loon coming over to get that cannon. Our hogs are on it too. And as everybody goes up to get that gold storage, we have our race. Swags out his rest of his troops. Good raid by Baladin. Both Vince, or Vice Vicens, I don't know how to say that. Up from Backwards Clan. He's going to do a quad La Loon, so cold-blooded entry. Going old school on us. So there we go. He's got his wizards down to start creating a wide funnel. Minions as well. Something leads me to believe he might be bringing some bowlers because he opted for a heavier funnel. But we got king and queen coming down. Queen is drawing aggro. No, she is not. She's going to go through and just hit stuff. So maybe she goes in and get that air defense. She does. You're going to get a sweeper too. That's going to be high value. And the CC has not been deployed, so it's a quad La Loon. Queen could get this other air defense. I think it's in range. But she's also low on health. But she could take it. She's gonna... Oh, she got it. Right on time. Meanwhile, the Hound and Loons are coming in. Haste powers them through the first little bit. They're just swarming everything. Hound pops to a black bomb. Some reds get tripped on. A couple of stray pups. RIP pups. He's got a heal in the bag to help his Loons through this area. And they slowly get on top of the air defense. They're going to assist through the wizard farm and the Tesla farm. Unfortunately, that Hound will not pop, but he's got some pups already going. He's got still a couple of loons in the bag that will stop at some point to start doing some cleanup, maybe. Either that or they're going to go get that sweeper so the sweeper stops being a pain. And he's actually got enough to take out that Tesla as well. So those loons are going to start up and sit in the center and clean up, which is a good move on his part. So there we go. That's cleanup. Gets a favorable loon split. despite not losing a hound, or the final hound. And easy cleanup. Good raid from Vic. Sarah loves being on the channel. And she is going to go at this with Go Vaho. So maybe she got a CC Valks, maybe not. But an easy funnel to establish, although a black bomb eats her baby dragon. However, there's enough room for the wizard to go down there and take care of that corner as well. So a little bit of a waste of 10's to pop space, but fresh hit, what can you do? Golem in, Wizard Tower is going to go down, which is great. Baby Dragon's still doing a monster job funneling. Queen's down to start clearing some trash. And there should be a jump coming down to lead everybody in. And it looks like they're going to get jumped to an area where they're still going to go and mess that Queen's day up. So Valks are in. Baby Dragon's down. Rage for the Valkyries to melt this area. Jump that's probably a little bit too generous on its options, but she did 3 it. Oh, there's bowlers in there as well, so she definitely busted out the brain power for this one. Sarah's a smart girl, by the way. There we go. Bowlers, king, queen. Hogs are coming in completely untouched, except for those ones. But the wizard tower is the only thing causing them damage. Some hogs eat a bomb. They're going to get smoked by the archer tower, but they'll be fine. There's only an archer tower and a cannon left. And they're going to turn around and get those skeletons. And cleanup begins. Hogs still in the bag. All of our troops on the ground. Nice, efficient raid. Awesome stuff from Sarah. Alright, and last but not least, we have Kevin here. And Kevin is the leader of Backwards Clan. He's going to come at this with a nice Queen Charge Go Baho. So let's just speed through the start of the funnel here. Sets himself up with a nice wide funnel too. Breaks her in. She's going to go in and take out a lot of stuff here. So the high value Queen Charge there. She's going to get a lot. Skeletons, sweepers causing a little bit of trouble, so she's going to up raging. Hog's going to come in here in a moment and hit that mortar. I think take it out too, but the Queen's also going to head up that way and help finish it off as the lure happens. So rage down for the Queen. With the Valkyrie, she's going to need it. In fact, 2 of them die on the way to the Queen, so there's not much damage being done. And then there we go. We have Archer Towers, Wizard Towers going down. CC Wall Breakers come in with the CC Max Valks. They're going to go smoke the Queen. And a jump spell is going to lead them through that side of the base. And he will have Hogs to pick off the rest of the base. So Wizard comes down smartly to start the funnel on that high HP building. You don't want that sitting there at the end. Queen's going to break her way through and keep on going. The Expo is causing a little bit of damage, but the Valkyries take it down, so she's going to get healed back up. Wizard's Valks. Actually, Valk gets flown. But everybody's coming down to this Tesla farm. They're doing so a nice chunk of damage before going down. But a Heelstone's down for a massive pack of Hogs that have 0 bomb problems down there. In fact, the Queen just took all the bombs have been tripped, it looks like, maybe. Maybe not. I think there's going to be one right in here. But I don't think there's going to be any reason to find out if there is or not. So there we go. Actually, no, all bombs were tripped. Good raid from Kevin. So, like I said, this was epic. Powerbang's tweet does not lie. It was insane. The final minutes of the war. Just came down really some strategy, or else EE would have walked away with it, no problem. Even though we had a rough start with our 9s, we still had a nice timely war, and the 10s were just on fire. A lot of great hits. Probably could have cut, or yeah, definitely. I want to see a rematch sometime down the road. I'm looking forward to it. So good war to you guys, and thanks for watching.